Hi, I'm Tim Jones, and welcome to this edition of View from the Bleachers. If you're not too busy, I would like to vent a little bit. I just found out that I was rejected by the U.S. Olympic ski team, so I won't be on the team for the upcoming 2026 Beijing Winter Games. I'm not going to lie to you, it really stings. I felt certain I would make the team. I wrote a letter to the U.S. Olympic ski team committee because, well, I was sure it had to be a typo. I'll read to you what I wrote to the committee on the other side. Dear U.S. Olympic ski team, congratulations on an outstanding Winter Olympics in Beijing, China. And hey, let me be the very first to say that Michaela Schifrin was impressive on the giant slalom. Well done. I have just one minor complaint to register. Why did you leave me off the 2026 ski team? Look at this photo. It's a photo of the current U.S. Olympic ski team. See anything missing in this photo? No? Well, I'll tell you what's missing. Me! I should have been in this photo. Thanks for nothing, dudes. I contacted you guys last month telling you that I wanted to try out for the men's freestyle aerials, or half pipe, or any alpine event that might attract babes. But nobody ever replied to my text message, which, by the way, I typed in all caps to get your attention. I mean, check it out. I have to say, your decision to leave me off the roster is confounding. I demand an explanation. When I attempted to get on the team plane for Park City, Utah to attend the ski team trials, one of your staffers refused to let me on board. I must say, he was very discourteous. Even after I flashed him a crisp new Benjamin to let me get past. I demand to know why you refused to let me compete with the rest of the skiers. Was it because you think I'm too old? So what if I'm 68 years old and the next oldest competitor was 37? Newsflash, I checked, and age discrimination is totally against the law. Besides, I may be closing in on 70, but sometimes I use Grecian formula, dark brown color, making me look much closer to 50. Or was it because you learned I was married to a Canadian woman who is a huge fan of the Canadian hockey team? Did you question my loyalty to the United States? Or were you worried that my wife might get into a catfight with the American women's hockey players? Okay, fair point. She has gotten into a scuffle or two in the day when her team lost. I'll grant you that. Or maybe you learned about my humor writing and you worried that I might write a sophomore column which would create an international incident. I doubt I'd do that. Although I confess I've never trusted a Russian figure skating judge. Never. I really matured in recent weeks, and I would never write an inflammatory post that could cause problems with another country. What? Oh, right. Well, I wrote that piece over 5 months ago, and I'm not like that anymore. Or was it the minor technicality that I failed to show up on the date of the U.S. Olympic trials last December? That's extremely unfair. I can explain. I just overslept that weekend and missed my assigned time slot. I texted asking about a makeup trial date, but nobody responded to that text either. Do you guys even read your text messages? I mean, just look at your phone once in a while, okay, dude? Seriously. Or perhaps you're going to bring up that lame explanation that, well, I've never actually competed in any of the alpine events before. True, but I had trained rigorously for weeks in anticipation of the Olympic trials. As far back as last November, I implemented an intense workout regimen to prepare me for any number of alpine events. I don't like to brag, but I mastered several events in the video game Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games, Beijing 2022. I totally rocked in the ski jump competition, even beating out that computer dude from Austria. Seriously. Now, to get my body into shape, I began a high-protein diet of unsalted peanuts. I eliminated cinnamon sugar donuts from my diet for the past 3 months, and every day I drank a 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew Voltage because in all of their ads they show buff dudes like this guy performing rad stunts on mountain bikes and snowboards. By the way, that guy did a total faceplant right after this photo. It was epic. Hey, and another thing. In preparation for the Winter Games, I completely overcame my fear of chairlifts. I mean, dude, they're so high off the ground. And I have made enormous strides overcoming my fear of snow. Now, I can't believe you didn't even give me a chance to prove myself. I was 100% mentally and 65% emotionally prepared for the intense pressure of these games. I may not have been in quite the shape of some of your younger team members, but I am completely over my injury from last June when I pulled my back out getting out of the recliner after watching a 10-hour Housewives of Orange County marathon. I'll never do that again, that's for sure. Okay, sure. It's possible I might not have been the fastest member of the U.S. ski squad, but whatever I may have lacked in speed, endurance, strength, flexibility, agility, sense of timing, self-discipline, work ethic, raw talent, and peripheral vision, I more than made up for in excellent penmanship. Admit it, that's excellent penmanship. And heart. I have tremendous heart. And isn't heart what really matters in the end? For without a heart, all of us would be dead. There wouldn't even be an Olympics. Besides, my cardiologist cleared me for brisk walking, and my cholesterol is down to 234. Yeah. Now, see this photo? That should be me up on that podium. Okay, I'm not saying that I would have for certain won the gold. I could have had an off day and missed the podium altogether. It's possible that I might have stayed up all night before my event, eating pizza and binge watching episodes of The Big Bang Theory and slept right through my start time. I do that on occasion. But we'll never know now, will we, guys? Because you guys didn't even give me the chance. Thanks, U.S. Ski Team Committee. You know, you can't possibly imagine the heartbreak I've suffered as a result of your unfair decision to shut me out. Does your child have hopes and dreams? If they ever want to try out for a rec soccer team, they'd better hope I'm not the coach. I'd hate it if their application somehow, mysteriously, accidentally got shredded, just like my Olympic dreams. Oh, perhaps I was kidding myself with my dreams of Olympic glory as a freestyle aerial skier. The more I think about it, I was always more of a luge man anyway. Yeah. Still, I'm no quitter. That's why I'll soon be hard at work preparing for the U.S. trials for the upcoming Summer Olympic Games in Paris in 2024. I can't decide which event to try out for, pole vault or synchronized swimming. I really excel at both video game events. Well, that was my letter to the U.S. Ski Team Committee. And this may surprise you, but I never heard back from them. Not even a text with a frowny face. Nothing. That's the view from the bleachers. I'm Tim Jones.